Welcome to the Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast, your home for all things football at Waldorf University, the best small college football experience in America. Hosted by Andy Buffington and me, Troy Thompson, from the secret bunker beneath Bolsdorf Field. Welcome to this special episode of the Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast. I'm Troy Thompson, sitting in here doing some editing, and we're going to present the audio version of what we did on Saturday, just a week ago, and just about a week ago, with the inaugural Bolsy Awards. And I have some apologies to make. I know we said last week that we would get the video out on Sunday. We ran into some technical problems about 10 or 11 minutes in to the show. We lost our video, but we were able to, for some reason, get the whole recording. So that was good, and that's what we're going to show you today here on the Gridiron Club podcast. Andy is not with me. He is taking care of his mom. She's having some health situations, and don't have the details for it. Just know this: pray for Andy's mom. He loves his mom very much, as we all do, and so a good indication of a good man is that they're at heart a mama's boy, and he certainly is. So we wish Mrs. Buffington great health and God bless. And so be prayers with the Buffington family, and hope that everything comes through okay for them as he tends to her. So we're going to present the audio version of the Bolsy Awards, the inaugural Bolsy Awards that we did on Saturday. And I apologize once again for the video. There was some video at the beginning. There were also a few videos throughout the Bolsy Awards, and because they, with the exception of the last one, which I did leave in this audio recording where there is narration, there's not much to listen to. So the highlights for special teams, the special teams video, and the highlight video for offense and defense, as well as the Rise from the Ashes campaign video that we presented. I took those out of the audio because you're just listening to music when you're listening to it. So I will, however, post those on YouTube. We'll put the links in the show notes so that you'll be able to go and view those and share them with your friends, and kind of get an idea of what the videos were. That's where the highlight videos will be for the 2024 season, as well as those other videos that I mentioned. So enjoy this edited audio version of the Bolsies. One note here: there is, unfortunately, for some reason, where we cut out on our video, we were able to get it started again, and it did record our audio, but not video for some reason. And that happened right when we were doing our announcement, our first Bolsy Award, and of course that was for the defensive scout team. So that's the only hiccup in the audio recording. So again, apologies for that. But like I said, we'll get the videos posted on YouTube through the Sunnyside Farm Studios link, and we'll get those links in the show notes, so you'll be able to go and view those as well. We're going to do this every year, folks, and we really had a great time. It was a great meal. It was a great time for camaraderie. It was great to see some of our fans and our Gridiron Club members that were present there, members of the community. Thanks to the administration, Bob Alsop, Chad Gassman, Jenna Quinna, and of course Denny Jerome for being our special presenters, as well as all the coaches. So lots more coming with Waldorf Woo Ball football, and I can't wait to get back into it with Andy next week. In the meantime, enjoy the show, the Bolsies, the first of many.
Some noise! All right. I got notes and everything. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the inaugural Waldorf Gridiron Club annual presentation of the Bolsy Awards. I'm your host, Troy Thompson, president of the Waldorf Gridiron Club. Thank you very much. And we are here tonight to recognize the hard-fought efforts of a team that has maintained a perfect record. It's a perfect record of losses, but it is a perfect record of losses in the best conference in the NAIA. So, I'll tell you this. Vince Lombardi is famous for a lot of things. He said lots of things, including this famous quote, and I think it's true. We didn't lose the game. We just ran out of time. And if you could sum up our never-ending expedition for success this season, I think that would do it. Friends, that is what we're celebrating this evening, a season of never giving up, never quitting, and never failing to seize the day. Our nominees and the winners tonight in each category of the Bolsies were selected by polling the coaches, and they were reviewed by the Gridiron Club Executive Committee. Congratulations tonight to all our Bolsy nominees. And no matter what the outcome may be, tonight, you will forever be able to call yourself a Bolsy Award nominee. To the winners tonight, you earned it. But remember, it does take a team to be great at your position in football. And to those of you who were not nominated for a Bolsy this year, cheer up. We intend to do this every single year for a very long time. So work hard, get after it, stay focused, and your time will come. The Gridiron Club's job is to help make this program the best small college football experience in America. And to do that, we endeavor to treat this team always as one that is 11-0 in our hearts. God bless this team and its heroes, and may we never forget the undaunted spirit of this phenomenal team. And just as it takes an entire team to succeed in football, it takes a tremendous team of volunteers to make the Gridiron Club a success. You're probably wondering, how many cards does he have? So I'd like to recognize, and this will be it, our officers, in addition to me, Courtney Woogie, past president, and one of the originators of the Waldorf Gridiron Club and the current vice president, Adam Helm, who is our treasurer, also our excellent committee chairs who recruit committee members and handle the heavy lifting to make our organization great. Trista Helm, our fundraising and events committee chair, and her team. Ashley Davison, our marketing committee chair. Andy Buffington, our membership committee chair. Shane Euchre, our tailgating and game day committee chair, and his amazing team. And my little committee, the finance and governance committee that helps keep it all legal and in order as a 501c3 organization. So thank you to our coaches and their families, who are a huge part of what we are about to do tonight and what we do all the time and how we always get things done. And thank you to all of our members. We couldn't do any of this without you. And our many listeners to the podcast, our viewers, our parents, and of course, all the amazing fans that we endearly call Woo Ball. So please, give a big round of applause in support of our hardworking Gridiron Club that has made this evening possible. Tonight, we celebrate you, and to honor the century-old story of Waldorf football, we hope that you enjoy yourselves, cheer each other on, and remember, forever and always, go Warriors! And now, ladies and gents, please welcome our own Vince Lombardi to the stage, Waldorf University head football coach, Tyler Chapa.
Can I take this off? All right. No, I appreciate the Gridiron Club. I need to give a bunch of thanks to Troy Thompson, Andy, you guys. I remember being the interim head coach, June 2023. You guys, you were the first ones I gave the vision of the program and what I was trying to do. I worked under two really good head coaches, Josh Littrell, Will Finley, and I feel like I wanted to put my own spin on what I wanted to do. So Gridiron Club, you guys are fantastic. A lot of small colleges don't get this, and I'm blessed to be a part of it. I do want to thank my wife, Nicole. Please stand up. Give her a round of applause, everybody. Imagine being from, and some of you are, San Diego, California, and you get married to a guy who's coaching football and you don't really know what to expect, and you come here in 2019 with the expectation that you're going to be here for 2 years because you're getting your master's, getting your foot in the door, and it's 2025, right? Here we are. And so she's done a great job. I want to thank all the coaches' wives. This has been fantastic. This has been the best staff that I've had in my corner, because anytime you're going into a rebuild and you know that it's a rebuild, you have your morals, you have your values, and then when you're 0-5, 0-6, it's really easy to get away from that stuff, and you guys held me solid to what we're trying to do, so I appreciate that. To the seniors that graduated or graduate, and you guys, I've been here with you guys for a long time. Some of you guys were new, but you built a foundation, right? Being the interim head coach, you don't know what the administration's going to do. Are they going to retain you? What do they expect of you? And you guys did everything I asked and more. And I can't be more grateful to you guys and going through spring ball last year. And that's really when we decided we're going all in on the culture thing, man. We're going to be here in Forest City together as a family, and you guys bought into that. We had 58 guys going through spring ball last year. We've got 99 guys going through spring ball this year. Right, we retained 84 from our roster. Didn't have many guys fail out of school, which was huge, probably because we were practicing at 5 a.m. I ain't sorry about it. Probably never do it again, Peterson, but I ain't sorry about it. That was tough, and you guys just didn't matter. We were going to do it, and I appreciate that. And so we brought in 15 new guys, and walking into a great university that is, you guys know we're rebuilding, in a really good conference, and you guys bought in. And even today we were out on the field at 10 a.m., right, doing some speed training with you guys, and not everything went perfect. And last year we heard a bunch of pointing fingers. I'm not going to cuss on the mic, but we heard a bunch of pointing fingers. But this year was a lot more positive brotherhood family stuff, which was awesome. So looking forward to the rebuild. Obviously, we got to get better. We're going to be better. And it's all thanks to everybody in this room. Really, before I go, Troy, sorry, I want to thank Athletic Director, Coach Gassman, for everything you've done for me, kind of being a mentor and somebody I can go talk to whenever I want to jump off the bridge. And President Alsop for anytime you have a president that is bought into your football program, not just the football program, but the university like he is. He's visible. He comes up to the office to make sure that we know who he is. Give those guys a round of applause, because we can't do without them either. But going forward, people are going to be up here nervous on the mic. It's going to be all good. This is a great venue, a great event, and so let's enjoy the night.
And now, please welcome to the stage the president of Waldorf University and our official football fan-in-chief, Dr. Bob Olsa.
That was the worst gritty I've ever done. It was spur of the moment. Not a good plan. Hey, I just want to say I am proud of all of you. I'm here to recognize the Daktronics Scholar athletes, but all of you deserve praise. Being a student athlete is not easy. You have those 5 a.m. practices. You have all the demands of the weight room and everything else, but you remain committed to the most important thing, your academics. Because the big thing is walking across the stage and shaking my hand at graduation, right? And if you don't, I'm taking these spiky shoes and kicking you in the ass. So, these are the athletes who are recognized for their excellence in the classroom, who are sophomores, or above in academic standing with a 3.5 residential cumulative GPA or higher, scholar athletes must appear on the eligibility certificate for the sport and have attended 1 full year as a non-transfer or 1 full year as a transfer. So please come forward when I say your name. Keegan Handel. Cade Walking Stick. And Keegan Streeter. So let's give these Einsteins a round of applause. I guess we're exiting this way.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our Gridiron Club treasurer, the man with the checkbook, former Waldorf baseball player and world-class lumberjack, Adam Helm.
Parts of that were absolutely true. I was a former baseball player here. I don't know about the rest. So, yes, I'm Adam Helm, treasurer of the Gridiron Club. I just want to take this opportunity to thank all of our members here and watching in the future. Thank you for the best year, income-wise, that the Gridiron Club has ever had. Give yourselves a round of applause. With that money, we've invested into the boys here several ways. I won't name them all, but I would like to highlight a few. The Guardian caps that we wear during practice and spring practices and during the fall and practices. The Gridiron Club funded that, protect the safety of our players. It was a big expense. It's worth it. Players maybe are aware that the new player lounge down at the DJAC, Gridiron Funds paid for that. Thank you, members. Hope you guys enjoy that. It's good team building for everybody. Really proud of that one, too. All the home meals after the games, Gridiron Club funded that with some help from our tag chair and other volunteers. It was good, again, good team building and everything with that. We will be purchasing 40 new trees to surround the football field after the ash borer struck us, which we'll see some highlights of that later, but that's Gridiron Funds paying for that. The new protein shakes you guys are getting after workouts, Gridiron Club paid for that. Happy to do so. It's going to help us get better. All the players need to step up with the new, I like that applause. The players need to step up in the new conference. The Gridiron Club needs to step up too. That's what we're doing. Obviously tonight's event, the meal, everything, well, the Waldorf helped paid for the meal, but all the events and work that went with this, thank you. Of course, the weekly coaches show, for those of you watching at home in the fall, you'll be able to live stream that this fall in a new venue and a new setup, which details will be to come, but that's all part of the Gridiron as well. And I just wanted to say a thank you to all the Gridiron members and people who attend all our home games. We heard it repeatedly from our new opponents in the new GPAC, how great our home atmosphere is for a small college like this in a small town. I guess we don't know how lucky we are, so big thank you for that. It's nice to hear from somebody else. Check out our website, waldorfgridironclub.org, for new projects that we're working on in the future as we have funds available. We have a Venmo account. Check out at Waldorf Gridiron on that. For credit cards, debit cards, our website, you can do that. And then we also have a P.O. box for tax-deductible donations mailed here to the post office in Forest City.
Our Defensive Scout Team Player of the Year. That was announced by Coach C.J. Noak, and unfortunately we weren't able to get his recording of what he said. But the winner was Kyle Wood-Roan. He won the first Bolsy Award for the Defensive Scout Team Player of the Year. Well deserved. And there's a part there where we kind of clip and jump in, and you hear like the last bits of what Kyle was saying.
For my team, look, I know we went 0-11 in the past, but next year, just be ready. And that's all I got.
And now announcing the Bolsy Award for the Offensive Scout Team Player of the Year. Please welcome quarterback coach Tristan E.
So the nominees for the award are Robe Beery, Joey Moreno, Will Felper, and Justin Dennis. The kid that won this award is probably one of the hardest working kids on the team. Always showed up to practice every day with a smile on his face. And even one time we were going on a road trip, I forget who we were playing, and I saw him on the field throwing balls into the net. And so that just tells you everything you need to know about him. So without further ado, the winner of Offensive Scout Team Player of the Year is Justin Dennis.
Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, my receivers made me look good. Just throw that hoe up. And then the lineman blocked, and it happened. So.
Here we go. That's yours.
Welcome to this episode of the Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast. Here we are, Troy.
Yep.
2024 Bolsies. It's our first one.
It is.
Anybody here ever see the podcast? Nobody
nobody's seen the podcast.
You liars.
We
You
don't do a
listen to
video.
it.
Matter of fact, Andy, we should just turn around. Let's go this the whole time.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. All right, folks, we're in our third season of podcast. We're going to get to as many of y'all as we can.
Right.
Our coaches, we're going to get to a lot of our players. 104 episodes so far. Who'd have thunk?
Yeah. 104. Hey, but not just that, Andy. Over 6,200 downloads.
Yeah, listen.
That's a lot of people listening to your stuff. They're listening about Waldorf football.
Our biggest fans are from the Russian Federation, apparently.
No, that's not true anymore.
Vladimir Putin sitting there. These guys know what's going on.
Yes. It used to, when we first started, there was a lot of attention from the Federation. I don't understand what that was all about.
Yeah, it's all good stuff.
We've lost them since then, though. We do have a lot of people all over North
Well,
America.
he's fighting a war, Troy.
In spite of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Asia, Europe,
Now,
South America.
yeah. The tough part isn't necessarily...
Oceania?
Yeah. Shush. Come on. This is my time. All right. The tough part isn't just that it was folks from all over the world listening to us. There were 10 communities that were this year very interested in what our podcast was talking about, and it happened to be 10 teams in the GPAC. They kind of listened, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, especially Concordia. I don't know what they were all wrapped up out.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Briarcliff, one of the coaches came over and grabbed me after the game and said, "Ooh, hey, love your podcast." And I think, Coach Chapa, you've heard from a few coaches. Yep. Yeah, good.
Yeah, and we have fans that have apparently got divided households. Waldorf graduates married to Northwestern graduates,
Northwestern people,
and they listen to our show about Warrior football. So that's cool.
Now, I said that you haven't really seen Troy and I, but you may see us in the news in July because I think we plan on driving to, was it Hastings? No, not Hastings.
Wherever Concordia is at.
Oh, yeah, Seward. We're going to Seward, and we are going to steal a 1975 Vega.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
You bet.
Maybe. I mean, I hope it doesn't get stolen because
exactly we got.
Sorry
excuse
about
me,
that.
sir.
Yeah.
I suppose if it crossed states line, the FBI. So anyway, one of the things that Troy and I always do is that we're trying to. Our mission is to highlight the this program. Obviously, the Gridiron Club funds this, but it's also about the coaches. It's about you folks as the players. It's about members of our community. It's about some of the administration here at Waldorf, and we love doing it. Hopefully, you guys take some time and listen to it. It's been a lot of fun, usually.
We're the only podcast like this in the GPAC and maybe the NAIA. We're totally focused on a weekly production of Waldorf football so that we can serve our community, just like Andy said, and continue to cheer you on and just be huge supporters because we do want to make it. They continue that program's tradition of the best small college football experience in America, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, tune in sometime. We're going to keep going, and actually talking about keeping going, we're just going to keep this thing rolling. And so before we get going, all of this production is due to this man right here. So give him a huge round of applause.
Well, I mean, I've already gotten a text that 3 of our 4 cameras are out, so it's not going great, but we'll get it going somehow. We'll figure it out.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, and so from our podcast, that's where we toined?
Mm-hmm. Usually I edit that out.
Yeah. We coined the term woo ball. So when you hear us talk about woo ball, I hashtag woo ball whenever. But that's where it came from. And probably one of the most important things that we always say at the end of our podcast.
Thought you were going to start.
Is forever
and always.
Go
Warriors. All right.
Pretty good, huh? Yeah.
Now back in my hole over here. And now presenting the Bolsy Award for the Iron Warrior of the Year. Please welcome our Director of Strength and Conditioning, Brock Wilson.
Good evening, gentlemen. As your Director of Strength and Conditioning, it is my honor to present the 2024 Iron Warrior of the Year Award. This award represents someone who goes above and beyond in the weight room, on the field, getting extra work outside of the normal structure that we have already put in place. Someone who works hard at all times and pulls others along as well. Not just is selfish towards themselves, but is working on creating the team culture and the team environment that we're working to implement to excel into the future. The nominees for the 2024 Iron Warrior of the Year Award is Luke Byer and Aiden Williams. And the award goes to Luke Byer.
Go football. And now to announce the Bolsy Award for the Special Team Player of the Year, please welcome our recruiting coordinator and wide receivers and specialist coach, Danny Donadio.
All right. This phase of the game is often underappreciated and overly criticized. And I think these 2 nominees tried to change that narrative with class and dignity. The nominees for this award are Jack Thompson, kick returner, and Isaac Burgett, punter. And the Bolsy Award goes to Jack Thompson.
Well,
I didn't know we were talking, so I was kind of hoping Margette would win after finding that out, but thank you to all my teammates and coaches, and as Kai would say, it was a good experiment.
Ladies and gentlemen, to recognize our team's 2024 Great Plains Athletic Conference All-Conference honorees, please welcome to the stage Waldorf University Athletic Director Chad Gassman and Assistant Athletic Director Jenna Kuna.
You probably have no idea what that was. It wasn't the Gritty, but that's the Ric Flair.
Woo!
So, Troy, what a great job. Gridiron Club, I'm just sometimes overwhelmed with how much you pour into this program, and it's all for you guys. So and I think of like Andy Buffington, who is working on our turf and cleans the uniforms, and I'm just, it's all for you guys. So I appreciate all the volunteers that do that. I did want to echo some things Coach Chapa said, because I think it needs to be said again. The fact that we have over 90 football players in spring ball, that's a testament that we're going in the right direction. And you need to understand that. And I believe what we're doing here. Our football staff, all together. Those are all important things that I've noticed in the GPAC that produces success, stability in the roster, stability in the coaching staff. So we're doing the right things, guys. We're doing the right thing, okay? All right. The 3 GPAC all-conference honorable mentions are Gerardo Caldera Hernandez, Luke Byer, and Jack Thompson.
A big round of applause for our GPAC All-Conference Honorable Mentions. And now, to present the Bolsy Award for Most Outstanding Defensive Lineman, please welcome Defensive Line Coach and Big Daddy, Ben Brummer.
I like Big Daddy, yes I do. I'll say this, and I'm sure Coach Arnie will say the same thing. It takes a lot of hard work to play in the trenches, and especially in the GPAC where it looked like everybody brought an NFL O-line this year. So really proud to be a coach of that whole group. I think these 2 nominees represent what we're all about the most. So for Most Outstanding Defensive Lineman of the Year, the nominees are Nico Page and James Jenkins. And the Bolsy goes to Nico Page.
Well, I want to thank Coach Chop. He got in my butt during my Marty. But I do want to thank the coaching staff for believing in me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. And Gridiron, I appreciate you. And yeah.
Look out! Here comes the judge! Presenting the award for the most outstanding offensive lineman, offensive coordinator, and O-line coach, Ethan Holney.
Hello, everybody. The nominees for your 2024 Most Outstanding Offensive Lineman are Logan Tyler, Gavin Johnson, and Jacoby Mays. I'm very proud to say that our winner, I've had the distinct privilege of being the coach of for the last 3 years, and I've never had another player in my entire career who I've seen grow as much on the field, off the field, and as a young man and as a leader as this individual. So without further ado, the winner of your most outstanding offensive lineman for 2024 is Gavin Johnson.
Thank you to all my friends and family that like during this tough time, me getting hurt and everything, that everybody was there. And, obviously, my coaches, Coach Ani, how much better I've gotten the last 3 years, really credited to all them. I'm really grateful for this program and what it's going to be doing in the next couple of years. And I wish I could continue to go, but, it's what it is. But go Waldorf. Let's go.
Did you ever think it would be so exciting to watch a lumberjack video? Yes, well, I'm pleased to announce that in the last few months, since we started the Rise from the Ashes campaign, the Gridiron Club has received well over $20,000 in donations, which is making it possible for us to replace 40 trees of beautiful autumn gold ginkgo biloba around the entire football field. Bolsdorf Field is going to look beautiful again. They're amazing trees. They're going to, when they grow up big and tall, they're going to be just as big as ash trees ever were, and they're going to all release their leaves at the same time. It's going to be a magical experience, or very terrifying. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be awesome. And so we're very, very excited about that. I'm very thankful to all of our helpers, all of our volunteers, all of our donors. It's just going to be a tremendous event, and I think I invite the community and our community of our fans, of our players, and the general community here in Forest City. We want you to join us in the spring. Hopefully, we do it before you all leave school and are around, so that we can plant these 40 new, amazing, hardy, long-lasting trees around the field. We're looking forward to that. And I tell you what, we are taking care of the watering, making sure that Waldorf has the tools and the materials that they need, so that there's 35-gallon watering bags around every new tree, so they can continue to be nourished with water throughout the summer. If it's dry, we'll be in good shape. So, look, in the same way that it takes a small team to rise, we want our team to rise from the ashes in 2025. We're going to do the same thing with beautiful Bolsdorf Field, and as Warrior Nation, we're just going to rise together from the ashes of these removed trees and begin a new era of victory and glory at Bolsdorf Field. And if you want to continue to donate, you can certainly do so. I know Adam will be happy to help you out with that. www.waldorfgridironclub.org and donate. And we'll be happy to take that donation and plant those trees. So thank you very much. Let's say it together as a group. We will rise. We will rise. We will rise. All right then. And now to announce the Bolsy Award for Defensive MVP, please welcome co-defensive coordinator and linebackers coach and former Red Raider, Todd Cleary.
All I'm going to say is you couldn't get in the end zone there on that one. 6 more. 6 more. Throw the flag, coach. Throw the flag. No, but on a serious note, defensive football, in my opinion, sets the tone for everything. Our young men work really hard. Nothing but up. Okay, next year's going to be a lot better, so I'm looking forward to that. The nominees for defensive MVP are Case and Handle, Jakeem Brock, and Luke Byer. The Bolsy goes to, you're going to have to give a speech this time, Luke Byer. Hey guys, Hey, I'm proud to be teammates with every single one of you, and that's it. I want to keep playing with you guys. Love you guys.
And now, to announce the Bolsy Award for Offensive MVP, please welcome back to the stage our offensive coordinator, O-line coach, chainsaw-wielding newlywed, Ethan Audie.
That's the real W right there. The nominees for your 2024 Offensive MVP are Lewis Williams and Bryce Jones. Takes a really special young man to be a good leader, not only in the good times, but in the bad times. And both these guys always had a lot of energy, even when it was very, very hard to be excited about coming to practice and on game days when we were having success and not having a lot of success. So without further ado, the winner of your 2024 Offensive MVP is Lou Williams.
First of all, I want to thank Coach Chop. You know, I was in a tough spot, didn't know what to do. I appreciate him giving me the chance, giving all my players, my teammates, say players, thank Coach. Thank my teammates, even though it was a hard season, you know, we all was family out there, so thank y'all.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the 2024 Fan of the Year recognition and a $100 gift certificate to the Waldorf University bookstore, please welcome Mrs. Nicole Chapa and Mrs. Angel Clary.
We have so many great fans. To be a fan of the year, you cannot be a parent or a current employee of the program. And apparently you can't be a spouse of the program either. Troy, change that, please.
What's that?
Can't be a spouse of the program to win this award? I want to be in the contender.
I know you want to win really bad.
Really bad. We want to win. Okay.
Too bad.
You have to be present at both home and away games. So, the 2024 Waldorf Gridiron Club Warrior Football Fan of the Year is Steve Ike. So sorry, Steve. Where's Steve?
It's in the envelope. It's in the envelope.
Oh, you know what?
Well, we're timing you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thanks to the Gridiron Club for this award. You know, it isn't every day that you get an award for doing something that you love and are passionate about. And for me, it's supporting my grandchildren. And whatever they do, I support them. And when they're part of a team, that means I support their teammates and your program. So that's why I'm here tonight. Appreciate it very much. You know, I know things didn't go the way you all wanted it to this fall, but I made it to every game, and I never saw a quit in anybody. So that's a accreditation to Coach Chapa and his staff, and to you young men. You know, keep fighting. It'll be better. So go Warriors.
Yes. Good job. Please welcome back to the stage to present our 2024 Gridiron Club Volunteers of the Year recognition and a $100 gift certificate to the Waldorf University bookstore, Director of Player Personnel, Andy Buffington.
All right, before I do this, just want to let you guys know I love each and every one of you very much. Not possible. All right, so to get things done with the Gridiron Club, we need people. We need people to step up, grab the bull by the horns, and just get it done. I was going to say something else, but my mom's going to watch this later, probably. So the thing is, I'm presenting the 2024 Waldorf Gridiron Club Volunteers of the Year. I'm going to tip my hat a little bit. Gentlemen, did anybody enjoy the meals after the games? I did. That's right, I know you did. You look like you did. Love you too. So, with that being said, the folks that are Volunteers of the Year, they stepped up big. They planned all your meals. They served the majority of everything that you guys did, and they also they were just great. But I want to tell you that Shane and Kristen Euchre are our 2024 Volunteers of the Year. So thank you so much.
Quick speech. The only reason we're up here is because Troy and Andy won't give the award to themselves. So give them a big round of applause for everything they do for you guys. And let's go kick some ass next year.
The man for whom the football field is named, Coach David Bolsdorf.
Football is the greatest team sport that there is. You learn so much about life through the playing of football, if you give your all to it. You learn how to win, you learn how to lose, you learn how to live with one another. You learn how to do your job, like Belichick says. You learn how to get up when you get knocked down, just like the life we live in. So it's a great game and a great teacher. Life is not easy sometimes, and football is not easy sometimes, maybe a lot of the time. But if you learn how to give your all and play it correctly, you'll learn an awful lot about life and the living of life. If one is a Christian, you cannot separate life from faith or faith from life. You cannot do that and be authentic. People do, but they're not authentic. Because football players, they get stereotyped quite a bit. Don't give in to the stereotype. Be your own person. Be the person that God wants you to be. I've always said if you keep in touch with God, you can't see kind of where you're going, but when you look back, you can see where God's put your feet every single step of the way. It's not whether you end up as an NFL player. It's whether you end up as a good person, a good doctor, a good lawyer, a good teacher, a good whatever. That's what counts. Be the person that God wants you to be.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the final Bolsy Award of the evening, the A. David Bolsdorf Man of Honor. Please welcome former Waldorf University Athletic Director, head women's basketball coach for whom the basketball court is named, and the building in which your locker rooms reside, a Warrior alum, former player, assistant coach, and personal friend of Coach Bolsdorf, Denny Jerome.
to see everybody. I really enjoyed watching that video, and the enthusiasm in this room is contagious, and that's going to take you a long way next year. It was 57 years ago that I was blessed to be recruited, and then I played for, and then I returned to Waldorf, and for 30 years I was an assistant to A. David Bolsdorf. His friends, colleagues, and family members affectionately called him Bolsy, and so that's where we got the name the Bolsys. He was hired on our football staff as head coach in 1965, and at that time he inherited a junior college program that was really struggling. And in just a couple years, he started gaining national rankings, and in the junior college ranks, he coached 4 junior college bowl teams, and 3 of them were winners. Many of his players went out of junior college on to 4-year athletic programs and had a lot of success, whether it be NAIA, Division III, Division II, Division I. I still remember where a lot of the players in the program went in the Division I programs. We had players that went to Iowa State, University of Minnesota, Northwestern in Evanston, Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, Ohio State, Texas, Nebraska, and a lot of other institutions. He then was inducted into the National Junior College Hall of Fame for football. He also, before his retirement, several years before his retirement, he led the football program and transitioned in from junior college into 4-year athletics, and it was a difficult challenge, but he did a great job with it. And when I look around where things are at, there's a lot of people that are in our conference, Northwestern and Dort and Grandview down Des Moines. 30, 40 years ago, some of those were junior college as well. So it takes a little time to get the program where you want to get it. He retired after 41 years, and he is presently the winningest coach in Waldorf history. He is an individual that he is a man that has done so many things in his life, but I think one of the most important attributes he has is that he is a great individual. I don't know if you're aware of that, but he was a chaplain as well, and so there's so many things beyond this, and he's a bigger than life individual, and he gave me an opportunity, just like you have an opportunity from your coaches right now. Gave you an opportunity, and what you do with it is up to you. But he gave me that opportunity, and I'm very thankful for that. And he's a man just like my father. He's presently living in northern Minnesota with his wife Donna, 91 years of age, and he still follows Waldorf football. Believe me, we talk on the phone, and he asks about the Waldorf football program, how it's going. So there's an individual 300-400 miles away that cares about what you're doing. So take that to heart. And he is the individual why we have the Bolsy. And so thank you. I appreciate your time.
Joining Denny Jerome on stage to present the A. David Bolsdorf Man of Honor Award, please welcome once again back to the stage head coach Tyler Chapa.
Want to give a good thank you to Coach here, because when I got hired, he was still the athletic director here and brought me into his office and got to know me a little bit. So technically, been here a little bit longer than you, Coach, but no, I'm just kidding. But the Man of Honors, this is really important. When you talk about culture, this is the type of person that you want to build your program around. We've got multiple, and we've got some young guys that are going to earn this award too. You talk about being coachable. A lot of you out here right now, you and I have butted heads, man, right? And we've got into it, and it's been heated, but guess what? At the end of the day, we move on, and it's the next play, and that's how you're coachable. And so you talk about a get-to attitude, right? I tell you guys all the time, it's cold outside, doesn't matter. you get to be out here, right? And this guy embodies that. So our nominees for this year are Kaysen Handel, George Rivera, and Jeremiah Smith.
The 2024 A. David Bolstorff Man of Honor is Kaysen Handel.
Coach Kaysen Handel.
I just want to thank everyone here today, thank my teammates, thank the coaches. I'll give a special thanks to Coach Chop. This isn't fire my ass, but I wouldn't be here today without Coach Clary. You know, he poured a lot of hard work into me, and I want to give a special thanks to my girlfriend up there, supported me through the long, tough season. You know, it wasn't how we wanted it to go, but it is what it is. Had some tough times, battled some injuries, you know. I tried to fight through it for you guys as much as possible. You know, there were days out there I couldn't tell my ass from applesauce, but it is what it is, man. Hey, I love you guys. Go Warriors.
Coach Handel's name is going to go on that great big trophy right there. It's going to be there, presented in the coach's suite for a long time. And we're going to fill it up every year. A new name is going to get that Man of Honor. So there's the opportunity for you. You saw what the standards are, and that's good. Listen, that's about it. I mean, that wraps about up for us, guys. Our first Bolsy Awards is in the can, and now we move on to our 2025 season, and we're very, very excited about this. I've got some... I have some bad news. We are able to, we've recorded the entire thing, audio, just like the podcast. For whatever reason, we lost video about 11 minutes into the show. That's not a problem. I'll still put together a video. It'll match. It just they won't see any of this. So I apologize to your grandmothers for that. We'll get it figured out. It's my fault. You can blame me. Send your check to P.O. Box 106, 125. 106 is mine. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So we hope that you have, regardless of that, enjoyed our evening at the Bolsies together, whether it was in person or you're listening to this wherever you may be. I want to remind all of our winners tonight, please stick around, bring your Bolsy trophy, get out to the front. We want to take a picture of you with your presenter, and then all together for our 2024 Bolsy Award winners. Please do that. That's what that shroud is set up out front for, so don't leave without doing that. We want to celebrate you and continue to show the world how great you are, and we're thankful that you were here tonight. And that includes our volunteers and fans of the year. So thank you so much to Dan May up there for making this great here at the Boman Fine Arts Center. I want to say some more thank yous to our committees tonight. Just did a great job. So wonderful. Everything except the video part. That's on me. Our athletic department, Chad Gassman and crew, thank you so much. Brian Keeley and his crew made this happen too. President Bob Alsop, the administration of Waldorf University, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for wearing the purple shoes. Thank you to our board operator up there. Well, that's Dan May. I thought it'd be somebody different, but he's here covering the bases. And to all of our behind-the-scenes volunteers tonight, thanks to Rib Crib. They got here just in time, and we're all full, and I think there's still some food out there. If you're starving, you might be able to grab some on your way out. And to all of our Gridiron Club members, our coaches, our fans, and you, our team, thank you for giving us, once again, the best small college football experience in America. May God bless you and keep you, and may you always remember these moments together forever and always. Go Warriors!
The purple and the gold, then proud to be a Waldorf. Thy praises we will sing through thy beloved lobby. The echoing anthems ring. We sing the precepts noble of loyalty and truth, of love and labor blending to guide the steps of youth.
You can join the Waldorf Gridiron Club and be part of the best small college football experience in America.
Just visit our website and pick your membership level. Find us and everything Waldorf Gridiron Club related, including professional photos, at waldorfgridironclub.org.
You can also click on the Support the Show link in the show notes to donate.
And you can even use the United States Postal Service by sending your check to the Waldorf Gridiron Club, P.O. Box 125, Forest City, Iowa, 50436.
It's tax exempt, hassle-free, and has a level for every budget.
That's right. Anyone can join, even our rivals.
Show your colors. Join the Gridiron Club today.
Get it?
Got it. Fantastic.
The Waldorf Gridiron Club podcast is hosted by Andy Buffington and me, Troy Thompson. Produced by Sunnyside Farm Studios in beautiful rural Forest City, Iowa. Platformed by Buzzsprout and music by Soundstrike. The Waldorf Gridiron Club is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to the student athletes of the Waldorf University football program. Our mission is to assist the program in maintaining the best small college football experience in America.